Once upon a time, not too long ago, there were three friends who lived in a small village. Their names were Alex, Ben, and Joe. They were the best of friends and did everything together. One day, while exploring the attic of Joe's house, they found an old wooden chest.
Ho, ho, ho!
Inside the chest was an ancient map that looked like this. The map had strange symbols and markings, and they soon realized it was a treasure map. It led to a place called Skull Island, where a pirate captain had supposedly buried his treasure long ago. The friends were excited, but they knew that the journey would be dangerous.
Ho, ho, ho!
According to the map, the treasure was buried deep inside Skull Island, guarded by fierce monsters and booby traps. But the lure of the treasure was too strong, and so they set off into the dark and gloomy forest that surrounded the island. They walked for hours, following the map's cryptic clues. As the sun began to set, they realized they had to find somewhere to stay for the night.
Ho, ho, ho!
They built a small fire and made a simple shelter out of branches and leaves. Joe kept watch while Alex and Ben slept. Suddenly, he heard a loud crash in the forest. He woke up his friends, and they all ran away as fast as they could. They didn't know what the sound was, but they didn't want to stick around to find out.
Ho, ho, ho!
As they ran, they saw a small cave hidden behind some rocks. They quickly hid inside. It was dark and narrow, but it seemed safe. As they huddled together in the cave, they realized that one of them was missing. It was Ben. They had been so scared that he must have run off on his own. Alex and Joe felt bad. They knew that they should go back and look for him, but they were also scared.
Ho, ho, ho!
What if the monster that made the noise in the forest was still out there? What if it found them in the cave? Just then, they heard a voice. "Who's there?" It was Ben. He had found the cave, and he was calling out to his friends. They were so relieved. They told him about the monster, and he agreed to stay with them until morning. When the sun came up, they left the cave and continued their journey.
Ho, ho, ho!
They followed the map through the forest until they reached a clearing. In the middle of the clearing was a tall oak tree, and when they looked up, they saw something amazing. Hidden in the branches of the tree was a small cottage. It looked like the perfect place to rest. But when they went inside, they found something even more amazing. There was a huge pile of gold coins sitting on a table.
Ho, ho, ho!
It was the treasure from the map. The friends were so happy. They had found the treasure, and they had also found each other. They hugged each other tightly, thanking God that they had stayed together and had not given up. And so, the three friends returned home richer and wiser than ever before.
Ho, ho, ho!